ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of eSports Tonight. Thank you all for joining me on this beautiful Thursday night. It's getting a little bit warmer. Who doesn't love that? I love that. I get to pull the shorts back out here soon. Hopefully we can keep in this warm weather the rest of the time and say out with the winter and in with the cool spring, because that is definitely my favorite time of season. I hope it's everybody's favorite time of the year. So once again, thank you all for joining me for another episode of eSports Tonight. Chat looks like we're pretty StarCraft 2 heavy, but that is okay, and I haven't dropped any frames yet, so that's awesome. I am plugged directly into the router now, so hopefully won't be having any problems with the stream for any longer. So was having a little bit of network problem there, but it's all good. Oh, can you not hear me? Who out there can hear me? Let me make sure that's just not Presto recording devices. Check. Can everybody hear me? Oh. Check. Can anybody hear me out there? Or am I just talking to myself? Nobody is responding. That's awesome. So, I don't know if you guys are actually hearing me or not. Oh, yep, my audio is working. So, it should be doing just fine. Presto, I don't know what's going on with your audio, bro, but refresh it and see if that gets any better. So everybody else who can hear me, let's talk about what's going on in esports at UAH. Biggest thing that's going on, UAH LAN party, which will now be referred to as ChargerCon. We are looking to make that as big and amazing as possible. So Taryn as well as Daniel Horton are working together to get as much going on there. We're even talking about getting some pro stuff, some pros, maybe getting them in Skype calls or anything like that. So if you guys know of any pro teams out there or anybody who is a good, almost a pro level player of any of the video games, Modern Warfare, first-person shooters, StarCraft 2, League of Legends, Smash Brothers, any of that. No audio. Really? Huh. This is crazy. You guys should be able to hear me. Can you hear me now? This is all plugged in. I've got it all saying going. Check. This is all plugged in. I've got it all saying going. Check. Okay, so I can hear it on my end. Not exactly sure. Here, let me. Hey. Okay. Yeah, I had a little bit, like, whenever I turn, so typically I'm on the dashboard, and then whenever I turn in my audio, I have to turn my audio off, or else it gets like, a infinite loop, but it's working now, so. Yep. Well, thank you for letting me know, bro. See ya. Alright, so I think we've got audio working now. It's all good now. Sweet. There we go. So, hopefully everybody can hear me now. So, like I was saying, biggest thing going on right now, ChargerCon. Gonna look into getting some professionals or experts in the games there for the panels and stuff like that. Daniel Horton and Taryn Fredrickson are working to get that going for you guys, so we're going to make this a really, really big thing. Last LAN party, I don't know if you guys remember or not, we had the Make-A-Wish, I believe it was the Make-A-Wish, but we did a 24-hour gaming for charity last last LAN party. We're going to look and try and do that again this year, but the 24-hour gaming, what was it? I cannot remember the charity that we did that for, but the charity that we did it for only does this in the fall, so we still want to do a 24-hour raise money for charity event again, and but we haven't set down exactly what charity we're going to go towards for the LAN party and the 24-hour gaming. So if you guys have any charities out there that you know of or that you're a part of that you would maybe like to see get some money from the UAH eSports community and for 24-hour gaming, or like to get involved in that, send an email to me at SCSouthernStyle@gmail.com, and we'll get that going. And because I mean, it was a lot of fun. I participated in the 24-hour gaming last year, and it was a lot of fun. And we had, I mean, I think we raised like $250, $300 or something like that last year just in the 24-hour gaming. So we're looking to try and do that again. And the LAN party is on the April 13th. It's going to be the 24-hour gaming is going to be the day we're going to start 24 hours before the LAN party starts, or like maybe like 7 o'clock on Thursday night or something like that. Then go all the way to the LAN party and let it finish up at the LAN party. So eventually what we would like to do is get the ChargerCon, I guess I should start calling it ChargerCon, getting ChargerCon to be a multi-day thing and having the 24-hour gaming last throughout ChargerCon. So the way the 24-hour gaming works is everybody creates a team. You create a team, and your team raises money for the foundation that we're raising money towards, and we want to have a person from your team playing a video game 24 hours. Not everybody has to play for 24 hours. Just somebody on your team has to play for 24 hours. So last semester we had a StarCraft 2 team, and somebody from StarCraft 2 was playing a video game for 24 hours throughout the entire event. So it's not everybody has to play for 24 hours. Just you have to have somebody on your team playing for 24, and you can switch out. It doesn't have to be one person. You can swap out, say somebody take a 2-hour block, then somebody take maybe the next 3 hours or something like that. So and it doesn't just have to be the game that if you're a club, it can be. So I mean, I played some MMOs while I was on the clock for doing it. So it doesn't just have to be StarCraft 2, but I think we definitely had a lot of fun. I remember last time we had, like, at the beginning of it, we had like 8 of us out there playing some online games, and it was a lot of fun. And so definitely look forward to that. If you want to make your own team, or if you are in a club that wants to be part of a team, let your president know, and let myself, Taryn Fredrickson, or Daniel Horton know, because we're going to try and get that going for this LAN party. And we're actually going to maybe even try and have those who are playing in the 24-hour gaming set up in the middle of the UC. Whenever you come right in, you see those, hey, these guys are playing 24 hours for charity, and you'll be able to donate money, or have people donate money to all the different clubs there, or all the people playing there. So we're looking to do that again. It was a great way to get gaming and fundraising involved in one. So we haven't, like I said earlier, we haven't picked a organization to be a part of as the 24-hour gaming. The organization that did the 24-hour gaming is not going to be doing it for the spring, so we're going to be looking for probably somewhere local fundraiser, or a local organization to team up with to do the 24-hour gaming again. So those of you who don't know, and everybody should know this, the ChargerCon will be on April 13th, and I think we're going to start it a little bit earlier this time. I think we're looking at maybe start time we're hopefully going to have everything rolling at 5 o'clock, and that means everything's already set up, and we're just, boom, going right into the games at 5 o'clock. And I mean, that's going to take a lot of work, so if you guys are free on Friday at any time and have some extra free time and want to help out, we are definitely going to be needing a lot of help in the UC Friday, April 13th, to set up for all of that. Because I mean, we're going to have multiple rooms. We're expanding even farther than we have before. We're not just going to be in the exhibit hall. We're also going to be in those side rooms. We're going to be in room 131, which is the pit. We're also going to be in the cafe, and maybe even in the the little cafe. And I don't know if we can get access to the bigger cafe, but we may even use the game room and stuff like that for those games as well, as if we can keep that unlocked. If you guys have any ideas for stuff to go on at ChargerCon, please send an email to Daniel Horton. I don't have his email right off the top of my head, but I can get that for you. He is the man in charge, as well as Taryn Fredrickson. Both those guys are working together to make this as awesome a event as possible, and we want this to really be like the esports event for Huntsville. So there's Daniel's email. If you guys have any ideas or anything, questions or comments about ChargerCon, you can send those up to him. He is the one that started ChargerCon, or started the LAN parties many years ago, so you guys have him to thank for all of the stuff that's going on with the LAN party and everything like that. So he's definitely been a huge help to the gaming community here at UAH and around Huntsville. So also set your TiVos for I believe it's February 22nd. Let me get where's my planner, and I will verify that. Oh shoot, of course it's not here. But I believe it's February 22nd. I'll verify those dates, but Nick Hansen and myself will be on, oh gosh, I believe it's WH&T noon show for talking about the LAN party. We'll also talk about this eSports tonight, and talk about student-run eSports. So check your TiVos for that, because that's going to be a fun deal. Hopefully everybody can watch that and get some support throughout Huntsville. Hopefully we can get a lot of support throughout Huntsville with that in the esports community, because I feel like I've said this before, and I continue to feel it, that the gaming presence here in Huntsville is an untapped market. There's just so much there that I know that if we break into it, will just be amazing. So we're constantly looking for ways to get into the esports community here around Huntsville, because I feel like it's just right there for the picking. So check that out. I believe it's February 22nd. I could be wrong, but I believe that's when it is. Another big date is February... Oh, I guess February 22nd, that day as well. Maybe it's the 20th. I think that's what it is. But again, I'll verify. February 20th, we're going to be on the noon news, and I'll give you guys all that information. And then the 22nd is the student-run esports open forum. That will be in room 111 in the library at 7 p.m. And you guys can come and get your voice heard, hear what's going on with esports and the student-run esports organization here on campus, as well as get any questions that you have answered. Nick's going to be there, Chris is going to be there, and so you guys can hear firsthand what's going on from those guys. Nick, of course, being the president of the Student-Run Esports organization, and Chris is his right-hand man. And you guys we also probably be looking to form any new clubs or anything like that at this event too. If anybody has any ideas for clubs out there, let Chris or Nick or myself know, and we'll get the people involved with creating those clubs. I know we have one club in mind. Jonathan Traylor, our Microsoft rep, has been talking to me about a Microsoft Microsoft Game Studio club, and doing stuff with Kinect and stuff like that. So he's looking to get that going. So if you guys have any other ideas about clubs, I know we don't have a fighting club yet. I know we don't have any kind of MMO club, or well, we should be having a Dota 2 club here shortly as soon as that game drops. So yeah, making a club is easy. All it takes is a president who is involved, who can get things organized and take the reins. I mean, that's really all we look for whenever we make new clubs, is somebody who can take the reins and get get stuff going with it. Because I mean, as soon as we start that club, it's pretty much you go and you do your thing. So next game night, which is February 21st, will be League of Legends. So if you're a League player out there, if you like to play the LOL, come out to game night. Same time as always, same place, room 111, and we should be setting up at about 6 o'clock. Look to be starting stuff at 7. You can check out the League of Legends Facebook page for any of the upcoming stuff there. Caleb Smart, the president of the League of Legends Club, will can keep you up to date with what's going on there. I just posted a link to the League of Legends Club. You can go there and join that group. They have all the up-to-date stuff with League of Legends going on there around campus. And also UAH League of Legends.tk. That is that the League of Legends site? But yes, I believe that is Caleb right there. So, Caleb, how do you want to run stuff on Tuesday? Is it going to be a tournament, or are you going to teach us, people who don't know anything about League of Legends, a little bit about League of Legends, or is it going to be both? As I know the StarCraft 2 club, last time we did a tournament, and the next one that we host, we're going to be doing a lot more teaching. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of both. Good deal, good deal. For those of you who have played League of Legends quite a bit and are good at League of Legends, there will be a tournament for you to join and play in. And Nick will be giving a speech. All right. So he will be doing the presentation portion of it. And Caleb will be... and he will also show how to execute all the stuff going on there. So you guys can read chat. I don't have to reread it for you guys. But yeah, so there will be a tournament. There will also be some learning involved as well. And then the next week after that, which is February 28th, will be Smash Brothers. So we got League of Legends, the Smash Brothers, and then I'm not exactly sure who's after that. I'm not sure if it's another StarCraft or if it's Gears of War, but those two are coming up behind those. So if you guys haven't been out to the game nights yet, you are missing out on a lot of fun. As last time was the Connect, we had a little bit of a lower attendance, but I mean the people who were there, I definitely had a lot of fun. I got to play some fun dancing games and stuff like that. So come and support eSports nonetheless. It doesn't matter if it's your club that's doing it or not. I encourage everybody to come out and support UAH and eSports, and really show how big of a community we are. And because I mean, those people that walk past the library and walk past room 111, and whenever they see a packed room in there of people playing video games, I mean that really that rubs off on them and say, man, look at all these people that play video games together and stuff like that. They're really having a lot of fun. How do I get involved in that? Or, man, I didn't even know that we did stuff like that. But yeah, every Tuesday night, game nights, come and support the eSports and UAH and all the different eSports clubs that we've got on campus. So, and I think that's going to be pretty much it. Let me go run a real quick recap, and then I've got to run to Walmart and grab an Ethernet cable because I want my internets to be top notch. So real quick recap. If you guys have any charities out there that are here locally that you think may want to get involved with the 24-hour gaming for the ChargerCon 2012. Send that info to Daniel. His email is up top, and he'll get that going. The 24-hour gaming was a lot of fun. We're looking to do that again. And next game night, February 21st, check out League of Legends and come and support eSports. And then the 22nd, the next day, 7 o'clock, in that same room, room 111, the eSports Open Forum for all of you to get your voice heard on eSports and everything that's going on campus. And for those of you who don't know or have forgotten or haven't heard yet, we did get 5 computers and 2 Xboxes. That's the big news going on with eSports right now. Is we got some computers and we got some Xboxes from SGA. So that is I don't know if you guys realize how big a deal that is. I mean, they had $5,000 to allocate to all the different clubs on campus, and we got a large chunk of it. And what that shows is not only that we're one of the more involved clubs, but that we are also we're a very legitimate club in the eyes of the SGA. So we're looking to make some really big stuff happen. And really big things are happening on campus with eSports and video games. So just keep tuned to all that. We join all the different clubs here on campus so far. We've only got 4, looking to make some more. We've got StarCraft 2 first-person shooters. We've got League of Legends as well as Super Smash Brothers. Or as well as Smash Brothers. I guess it's not Super Smash Brothers anymore, but. So real quick, I'm gonna grab Caleb into this, and he can give us a little bit more rundown on what's gonna happen Tuesday night, as far as what's gonna go on with the game night. So, and then we will finish it up after that, and you guys can go on your merry way. Let me hold on one sec. I gotta set the audio right. I finally figured out how to do this. There we go. All right.
What's up?
So Caleb, you excited about next Tuesday?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I definitely am too. I've played League of Legends like once, but I've never seen it like actually played like super competitively.
Yeah, like it definitely has a casual line, but it's also very competitive whenever you get down to like tournament play. So it's like easy to get into, but it's also really competitive at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're trying to show the best of that, and maybe try and get people who play more casually to see if they're interested in like the competitive environment and see if that's any fun to them. So I'm trying to like merge the best of the two with this light tournament.
All right. So yeah, obviously, is it going to be like all the other tournaments where there's a sign up beforehand and or sign up at the door, or do you want to do things a little bit differently?
I'm thinking just to sign up at the door. I was going to kind of do it how I'm going to organize the big tournament at ChargerCon, and that's to have like, if we have any arranged teams, they can sign up as their own team, and then have like people allowed to solo and duo and just match them up like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I think now. Last semester it was pretty bad because we weren't organized at all. But I've sat down, thought about how I'm going to work out the grouping systems and stuff, and hopefully this will be a nice way to test how we're going to do things at ChargerCon.
Oh yeah. I mean that's one of the big focuses of these game nights, is to basically be able to get all the bugs and all the kinks worked out, so that whenever April 13th rolls around, we just roll right into it. No mess ups, no hiccups, nothing. Just boom, and have everything set up. So. And I did talk to Taryn today. He is talking to IT about getting an established, stronger internet for all the gaming and stuff like that. So.
Awesome. I was actually looking into seeing about like server emulation for things that are server side, because I know how unreliable the internet can be, and I was thinking we could do something as far as server emulation or something, if if we're sponsored by anybody, if that would be okay with them, and do stuff like that just to make sure everything runs very smoothly.
Yeah. So, and then you said that you were talking about Nick was going to do a course, a small course for those of us who don't know anything about League of Legends or know very, very little.
Yeah, I think it was he's modeling it after a speech he did for his technical writing course last semester, I believe.
Okay.
So it's going to have, I would assume, like an overview, then, like some basic game mechanics, and then see how they're applied in, like, an actual competitive environment.
Yeah. So it actually should be definitely very worth people's while to come out and see what League of Legends is all about and learn how to play it if they've never seen it in their life or never had the chance. And we should, I don't think we're going to have the computers up for that, but we should have computers up and running for people who want to play League of Legends. I know I think I still have League of Legends on my computer. I'm going to make sure that I have it updated so that I can at least donate my computer into the cause for the night. So, are you guys going to need any more any people to bring their own computers and stuff like that?
Yes. I think it's every other Tuesday. I haven't been able to play really much of anything in a while. I'm taking too many classes, so my patch schedule's a little off. But if it's every other Tuesday, I believe, is the League of Legends patch, and I'm not sure if it's coming up next Tuesday. But just make sure that you patch before you come, because everybody knows how much of a nightmare it is to patch.
Patching whenever you get there. Yeah, it's just nasty, nasty.
Oh yeah. So we can watch. We need to make sure that everything's patched up. Bring. I will donate my laptop to anybody who wants to use it. All I ask is that they bring a mouse.
Yeah, I mean that's what we ask for anybody who plays computer games at UH. Is even with these computers that we're getting, they are not going to be mouse and keyboards. Those are going to have to be provided by you guys. These are just going to be computers, and then we're also going to. I think we're going to try and get some monitors. But I mean, as far as like the keyboards and stuff like that, that's all on you guys, and you guys can bring your own keyboards and mouse, because I know everybody has their own setup and everything. So
yeah, so trying to make that as accessible to anybody. Say if they have, like me, I have a 75-pound computer sitting in my room. I kind of don't want to take that anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're like me, don't like lugging your huge computer around, gonna donate my laptop. Alex, you said you're gonna donate yours?
I'm gonna bring my computer just like I do every week, so I'll have my computer there to if somebody needs an extra machine to work on.
Okay. So yeah, you'll have some extra computers if you can't bring yours for some reason, or it's very inconvenient. Just make sure you bring mouse and keyboard.
Yep. And for those of you who are going to be bringing your computer, double check. I said this whenever we had the StarCraft 2 one, and then I'm going to say this every time that we have people bring computers from home to hook up to the network. Double check to make sure that your Cisco client is up to date, and that your antivirus software is up to date, and that you've scanned your computer and your computer is clean, because I know I'm going to refer back to the September StarCraft 2 tournament that we had, where we got about 12 computers in a room over in Charger Village, and somebody had an unclean computer and the network completely shut us out, and we had to we sat there for 3 hours with no battle net whatsoever. So I mean, it was a nightmare. So
So moral of the story, make sure everything's updated.
Yeah, updated and clean if you want to bring your computer to be on the UAH network. So, well, all right, Caleb, you got anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, looking forward to the League of Legends next Tuesday. Everybody try and be there by 6 o'clock so we can get everything registered and get rolling as soon as possible. And I'm excited to see some competitive, expert level League of Legends. So Caleb, thanks for joining me on the show. Everybody else, thank you for tuning in. And if you're catching this on the replay, tell your friends, tell your classmates, tell everybody who you video game with about this show. This is where we get all the updates about eSports and everything that's going on with video gaming and eSports on campus. So thank you guys for tuning me. I am SCSouthernStyle, and I'll see you guys again on Monday night at 8 p.m. for the next episode of eSports Tonight. So everybody have a good weekend.